the coolest thing that Fender released by far in the last 6 months, in my opinion, and it does share the Tone Master name, but it's the Fender FR-10 and also 12, I believe, because we have two different versions, powered speaker. Now, this might seem boring on its surface, okay? It looks just like maybe a Blues Junior or something like that, typical Fender cabinet. However, this is not just for Fender Tone Master Pro users. If you are a modeler person, if you have a Helix, a Fractal, a Quad Cortex, HX Stomp, I mean, you name it, any one of these things, maybe a pedal board that's set up with like a Strymon Iridium as a direct option, you know that there are certain cases where going direct just doesn't work. Maybe you're at home practicing and you don't want to wear headphones. Maybe you have a gig where it's a really small room, nobody's miking amps, and maybe you're playing with another guitar player with a live amp. It just doesn't make sense to have their amp unmiked in the room and then your guitar sound going through the PA with nothing else but vocals. I mean, the scenarios are kind of endless here to where you would want some way to amplify your tone from a modeler. But here's the thing. You say, oh, I just plug it into an amp and just turn off my amp sims, my cab sims. Yeah, I mean, you could do that, but then you got to rearrange presets and all those sorts of things. What if you had a flat response speaker that looked like a Fender amp, by the way, it looks cool, but can kind of get the job done here for you, and it's just super versatile. I mean, take a look at this thing. So this is a shot from Z-Sounds, my friends over there. If you are interested in this, the Tone Master Pro, I'm going to link everything below. Those links are affiliate links, and they support this channel. But so feel free to do that if you want. I appreciate it. But take a look at this. I mean, we've got in and out. So not only can you use this to amplify your modeler tone or your direct pedal board tone, but you can also just continue right on to the front of house PA if you need to. Let's zoom in on that here. You can see, there it is, your outputs, you got a ground lift, and you're not left without controls on this. I mean, it is a powered flat response speaker, but as you can see, you've got, volume, treble, mid, bass, cut. You've got some options to shape your sound even after it's come out of the modeler. So like I said, there is the FR-10, which has a 10-inch speaker. And then there's FR-12, which has a 12-inch speaker, slightly larger cabinet. Generally kind of the same thing. They come with kickback legs, so you don't need an amp stand if you want to tilt this back towards your head so you can hear it. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. And honestly, this to me is way more interesting than the Fender Tone Master Pro, because like I said at the beginning, it remains to be seen how well that's really going to do, and if it can carve out a section of that market, because you've got people who are just totally ingrained in whatever universe they're in. If you're in the Helix universe, you're kind of like there. If you're in the Fractal world, you're there. If you're Quad Cortex, you're there. If you are one of those people, though, I mean, having an option like this is amazing. Yes, you can use a powered speaker. Yes, you can do this with the Boss Katana series amps as well. However, I have to say, I haven't played through one of these, full disclosure. However, I do think they look really robust. They have a ton of power. They got a ton of control. They've got the in and outs that you need to go work on a pro stage. And I just think that this is like incredibly cool. I can't believe that there's not more being talked about with these things. Let me know what you think. Is this something that you would actually use? I do think, though, it's a smaller niche market. It's people, again, modelers, direct pedal boards, who want a cool option to get some stage volume or at-home volume that doesn't involve in-ears or headphones. So total winner here. Total winner, totally overshadowed by the Tone Master Pro floorboard, modeler, as well as all of the other guitars that Fender released at the same time. But this is the coolest thing they've released in the last 6 months, hands down. Let me know what you think.